Hello, my name is Paul and this is Missy, and together our channel is Posture Pilates. So today I'm going to take you through our third mixed ability mat session. As always, I'm going to offer you a beginner, intermediate level, and then if you wish to, I'll offer you a more advanced version. Let's start sitting up tall on a block. This could be a large block or a pillow at home. I'm going to lift up tall through the spine. We're going to start by engaging the pelvic floor muscles. So think of your pelvic floor muscles as a lift and an elevator. And we're going to draw the pelvic floor muscle all the way up to the 10th floor. And then we're going to lower it down to about the 5th floor, halfway, and then maybe to a 3rd or a 4th. From there, think of a belt around the waist and draw your belt in an extra notch so the pelvic floor is lifted and the belt is drawing slightly in, engaging into the core muscles. Let's now look at the breathing. Placing the hands onto the rib cage, you're going to breathe in through the nose and let the ribs expand upwards and outwards. Inhale. Exhale, release down. Again, inhale, exhale, one more. With the hands by the sides, let's go for some nice shoulder rolls. I bring the shoulders forward, up, back, and round. Again, forward, up, back, and round. One more time. Reverse. Back, up, forward, and down. One more time. Let's raise the shoulders up towards the ears. Elevation. Inhale. Exhale, draw the shoulders down, depressing the shoulder blades. Again, inhale up. Exhale, draw the shoulders down. One more. Find somewhere in the middle where the shoulders or shoulder blades are in a nice neutral position. Let's go for a side bend. Float your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, side bend. Keep both sit bones nice and grounded, and then windmill change the arms on the inhale. Exhale, side bend over. Inhale, switch. One more time. Bring yourself through the center, interlace the fingers, and reach the arms up towards the ceiling as though you're being pulled upwards towards the sky. As you exhale around the spine, reaching the arms forward, drawing the chest backwards. Let the arms come out to the side. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulders down and lift the chest and the head up as you move into an extension. And release. Take your right arm over. Take the right ear over towards the right shoulder. Let the left arm come out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the heel of the hand down, feeling a stretch through the side of the neck. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your head and draw your head down in towards the armpit. Hold the stretch there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let your head come back through to the center and bring it in and up. Good. Coming over to the left side. Take your left ear over towards the left shoulder. Take the right arm out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, draw the heel of the hand down and feel the stretch through the side of the neck. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate the head and draw your head down in towards the armpit. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arm. Roll the head back through to the middle and bring yourself up nice and tall. Let's begin with the half rollback. To start, sit up tall through the lower spine. As you exhale, flex the spine forward, bringing the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, and as you exhale, roll yourself away from your sit bones, maintaining the full spinal flexion. Inhale as you return the chest back towards the thighs. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, move forward. Only roll back as far as you can keep your feet down at the other end. If you feel your feet lift, you've gone too far. To challenge yourself further, let's transition to the full roll up. Exhale, roll all the way down and allow the arms to come overhead. Inhale, float the hands over the shoulders, and as you exhale, bring yourself all the way forward once again, chest towards the thighs. Inhale, roll halfway down the spine. Exhale, roll all the way down through the spine and let the arms come overhead. Here, I'm choosing to maintain a bent knee. This could be done with straight legs and slightly flexed ankles. To finish, bring the arms down by your side. Let's go to breaststroke prep, hands under forehead. Bring yourself face down with one hand resting on top of the other and your forehead resting onto the hands. Inhale, prepare, engage the core, and exhale, lift the sternum, the chest bone, away from the mat, keeping the back of the neck nice and long. Inhale at the top, and as you exhale, lower the arms and chest back to the mat with control. Start with a 4-breath pattern, inhaling as you hold, exhaling as you move, and then you can transition to a 2-breath pattern. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower down. For a more advanced level, at the top of the extension, inhale and exhale, side flex to the right. Inhale, return. Exhale, side flex to the left. Inhale, return, and then gently lower yourself down. Repeat the whole sequence, now starting on the left. As you laterally flex over to the left, make sure you are not just rolling on the chest from side to side. Think of the rib coming over towards the pelvis. Press yourself back into a shell stretch with the palms face upwards, resting by the side of the feet. Inhale, exhale, roll up through the spine, finishing sitting tall. Come onto your side as we move to clam. Rest your head either under blocks or pillows. Place your hand onto the top hip. Press the pelvis slightly away, creating a little lift through the underneath waistline. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, open the knee up towards the ceiling, keeping the feet together. With the hand on the top hip, make sure that the pelvis doesn't rock backwards as you lift the knee upwards. Exhale, open up. Inhale, control down. To further challenge, hover the feet up away from the floor. As you open the knee up here, once again, make sure the pelvis doesn't roll backwards. To increase the resistance, tie a band around the knees or thighs. On the final knee opening, extend the knee joint, keeping the thighs still. Perform circles roughly the size of a football in one direction 4 to 5 times. Reverse the circles, making sure that the pelvis is staying very stable. And finally, add small pulses upwards.
To finish, bring the feet back together and lower the knees back to the mat. Transitioning to chalk circle, bring the hands together. Inhale, exhale, circle the arm overhead. Allow the chest and the eye line to come upwards. Circle the arm all the way over the hip and inhale as the hands come back together. As the chest opens outwards, keep the pelvis and knees facing forward. The goal is to create a nice smooth circle all the way around, not to place your hand down on the floor behind you. Watch for any sharp, quick movements as the arm passes overhead. To increase the spinal twist, place the top knee down onto the floor and extend the underneath leg. With your underneath hand resting on top of the knee, try to keep the knee in contact with the floor. Moving on to lateral flexion, rest your head on your underneath arm. Bring your top hand flat onto the mat in line with your chest. Inhale, engage, support. Exhale, raise your legs and upper torso away from the mat. Think of bringing the top rib towards the top pelvis and then separating them. Maintain the head in line with the spine. To increase the balance challenge, place your top hand by the side of your body. As you laterally flex, slide your hand down to the side of the knee. As before, watch the pelvis doesn't rock backwards as you laterally flex. Maintain the balance on the hip bone. To test your balance, float the underneath arm completely away from the floor before lowering all the way back to the mat. Moving on to one leg kick, bring yourself face down on the mat. Once more, place one hand on top of the other with your forehead resting on top. Exhale, draw your right heel in towards your bottom with a pointed foot, then draw it in again, flex foot, and then control it back to the mat. Switch feet, point, flex, and control back down. Feel the contraction down the back of the leg, the hamstring muscles, as you draw the heel towards the buttocks. For a more intermediate level, come up onto your elbows. Draw the shoulder blades down and find the connection between the rib and the pelvis, engaging into your abdominal support. Here, not only will you feel the hamstring contracting, you should feel an increased stretch down the front of the thigh muscles. And finally, alternate switch the legs halfway through. Exhale, 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 exhale. To finish, lower yourself down and once more press yourself back into the shell stretch. Bring your weight back to your heels and roll up through the spine. Let's now perform clam on the other side. Press the top hip away, lifting the underneath waist. Maintain the hand on the pelvis and open the hip by lifting the knee. Exhale to open, inhale to close. To challenge the stability and target the glutes a little bit stronger, lift the feet away from the floor. As previously stated, you could add the band around the thighs or knees. Extend the knee joint and perform 4 to 5 circles roughly the size of the football before reversing. To finish, pulse the leg upwards. Transitioning to chalk circle, bring the hands together. Exhale, circle the arm overhead, making sure it's a controlled, smooth circle. Inhale, bring the hands back over the hips to return them back together. Keep the knees and hips facing forward. Oh dear, it looks like somebody's woken up. I'm just going to keep circling and oh. I think somebody might need a little bit of a loo break. Whilst we do that, here is the more advanced chalk circle. The top knee is down with the underneath leg extended. Moving on to lateral flexion, remove the blocks. Rest your head on your underneath arm and extend the legs out. Inhale to prepare, exhale, float the arms and upper torso away from the mat. Keep both palms face downwards. To increase the challenge, place the hand by the side of the body and as you side flex, reach the hands towards the side of the knee. And for one final balance challenge, float the underneath arm completely away from the mat. We now move to double leg kick. Bring yourself face down onto the mat with your knees and feet together and your block underneath your head as it turns to the front. Bring one hand on top of the other and slide them up your back as far as you can comfortably. With your feet together, exhale and beat your heels towards your buttocks 3 times. Inhale, lift the chest up away from the mat, reaching the fingers behind you. As you lower the chest down, turn the head to the opposite direction. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest away from the mat, reaching the fingers behind you. Turn your head in opposing directions each time you lower down. For a more advanced level, as you lift the chest up, raise and separate the legs behind you. Bring everything in and back down together. To release tension around the spine, press yourself back into the shell stretch. Inhale and exhale, roll yourself back to sitting. Bring yourself down onto your back as we look at single leg stretch. Exhale, abdominally curl up through the center. With the lower spine imprinted, float the legs up one at a time into tabletop position. Place both hands on top of the right knee before reaching the left leg out and long. Reach your right hand towards the ankle, keeping the left hand on the knee. Inhale, exhale, switch the arms and legs over. The outside hand reaches to the ankle, the inside hand stays on the knee. To increase the challenge, breathe in for 2 switches, breathe out for 2 switches. Breath in, breath in, breath out, breath out. To finish, lower yourself down, holding onto the knees. From single leg stretch, let's move to double leg stretch. Exhale, curl up through the center. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring your hands to your head. Reach your arms overhead. Inhale, circle the arms round to the side, bring your hands to the side of the shins. Exhale, reach overhead. Inhale, circle round. Intermediate level, reach both legs out and away as you extend the arms overhead. And finally, advanced, change the breathing pattern to an inhale reach, exhale circle round. To finish, add one small extra little crunch up through the center before lowering your head and shoulders back to the mat.
We hope you enjoyed the session today. If so, and would like to help us grow the channel, please consider liking, subscribing, and ringing the bell to be notified of future video releases.